Hello, everyone. Today we are doing the artist manager presentation for Full Sail Week 1. I am Marlon Horn, and I will be your narrator for this assignment. Today we will be discussing Deb Antony of Ms. A Entertainment based in Atlanta, Georgia. Ms. Deb Antony was born in Queens, New York in 1962. And at the age of 9 years old, she began to experience a rough lifestyle, having her father as a heroin dealer, making her to be the lookout for the police when he was dealing illegal drugs and illegal activities made her childhood very hard coming up. In fact, as a child at the age of 9, Miss Antony got exposed to heroin and thought it was baby powder. She attempted to put it on her skin and it got in the pores of her skin and she overdosed on heroin and she could have died at the age of 9. But thankfully she did survive. But this just goes to show that she did have a hard lifestyle coming up as a child. The talent that Deb has managed is her son Waka Flocka, also known as Waka Flocka Flame of Atlanta, Georgia, who has had such hits as Let's Do It and No Hands. Rapper Gucci Mane, also based in Atlanta, Georgia, is another one of the artists that Deb has had the chance to manage. He's known for hits such as Trap House and They Ain't Got Nothing on You. French Montana is a South Bronx artist, and he is known best for his collaborations with Sean P. Diddy Combs of Bad Boy Records and Rick Ross of Maybach Music. The way that Miss Antony discovered the talent that she managed was through the relationships that she had with rappers Ludacris and David Banner. Ludacris of Atlanta, Georgia, gave Miss Deb Antony the nickname of Ms. A. In other words, he was saying Miss A as in A for Atlanta, but it always sounded like Ms. A, and that is why she named her record label Ms. A Entertainment. She had a relationship where she looked at Ludacris and David Banner as her sons, and she would attend music events with them, parties. She would volunteer at their charity events, and she just built relationships with these two artists, and she met other artists that she would manage through these artists. The career path of the artists that she managed. Gucci Mane got his start when he was a child that loved to write poetry. He would write about anything, whether it was about having fun at school, playing basketball in the community, going over to a friend's house to play Nintendo games or Super Nintendo or whatever the case may be, the games that were out back then. And at the age of 14, rapper Gucci Mane began to write about the life that he was seeing while starting to hang out in the streets. And that is how he became to write rap lyrics. He met Deb Antony when he recorded a minor hit called Black Tea, and that is how he sparked up the relationship with Deb Antony from the hit Black Tea. Another artist Deb managed was Waka Flocka. He grew up watching his mother, Miss Deb Antony, in the music business, and he always knew that is what he wanted to do. And in 2009, after recording a number of songs, he recorded one hit song, Let's Do It, which resulted in a distribution deal with Warner Brothers Records in 2009. And that is how Waka Flocka Flame got his career off the ground with his 2009 hit, Let's Do It. Another client of Miss Deb Antony is French Montana, who was born in Morocco and moved to the United States at the age of 13 with his parents. Montana always loved soccer and hip-hop as a child, but once he became an adult, he then began to focus all of his love on hip-hop and rapping. And through that, he was able to spark up relationships with Sean P. Diddy Combs of Bad Boy Records and Rick Ross of Maybach Music. And that is how he got his deal with Miss Deb Antney. On the guidance of an artist, all of the artists that Miss Deb Antney has had the pleasure of managing have managed to sell over 1 million albums to date. These albums have been successfully commercially as well as internationally as well. However, Gucci Mane is the only one of the artists that Deb has managed in the past that is currently incarcerated. He's incarcerated on weapons and assault charges. He's scheduled to be released in November of 2016. Gucci Mane is known for his erratic behavior, profane language, assaulting women, and assaulting people, obviously. Unique style. The unique style of Deb Antney is one that she must have, because being a female in the music business is very hard. People try to take advantage of her. People do not take her serious. People try to pay her half of the monies that they owe her. And people just do not want to do business with a woman because they feel that if a woman outshines a man, then women will be the head of the industry in the music business. And that is why Ms. Deb Antney must have a unique style of management, because it is so hard for a female to become established in the music business. Coaching style. Deb is like a coach because she's very aggressive. She does not take any nonsense, regardless of what it is, whether it's showing up late for a meeting, not paying bills that are due, or not, being professional at all times. Whatever the case is, she is always let her artists know that she has a standard of rules that she set for her artists. And all the artists that she manages must abide by her standard of rules, just like a coach. When a coach coaches a team, he sets a standard that all players must follow. And Ms. Deb Antney has done the same thing with her coaching style. Key takeaways that I have learned that will benefit me in the future. Never deal with talent that is not profitable. This will make you lose money in the music business because there are people every day seeking record deals. Therefore, there is no need to deal with someone who is not profitable. Always expect the unexpected. In regards like this, you must always be prepared for things that you didn't expect, because the music business can be very underhanding or backstabbing at times. People will find out information about you, and they will hold that information and threaten you until you give them the ransom that they want, or they will release the information about you. Things of that nature, like sex tapes, illegal contracts that have been signed, and it's a numerous of things. And another thing is continue to strive for greatness regardless of achievements. This is what get a lot of artists caught up. They achieve, let's say, a 3 or 4 million multi-platinum selling album, and they feel that every album they make will sell off of the previous album. And that is not true. Every album that an artist records and releases, you must put the same work and intensity into it as you did for the previous album if you expect to have the previous results. How would I further the careers of the people that Deb has managed? Well, there are a couple of ways to do it, but simply, I would develop a future plan, let's say 5 or 6 years, and in those 5 or 6 years, I would ask each artist to write down the things that he sees himself doing 5 years from now. And once all of those things are written down, we will develop a comprehensive plan as to how to approach the goals that the artists have written down. And based upon those goals, we will develop a plan that is suitable for action. things that can be done to help them. A financial advisor. We all know that there are a lot of music artists that go broke in the entertainment business. Therefore, if they have a financial advisor, they can be advised before it's too late, before they spend their last million. As we know, they go out and spend $200-300 for cars, $100,000 on jewelry, like it's, just piggy banks, money out of the piggy bank. But that's not true. And that's why those artists need a financial advisor. I would also advise 24-hour security, because these artists are targets. People try to rob them. Women try to get next to them to have babies or to claim they were raped or sexually assaulted by them, and it's a numerous of other things that makes these individuals a target, and that's why they need 24-hour security. These are the reference pages now.